Welcome student. My video is cut. Okay. Art and literature. During this period of Emperor Ashoka, the art of rock cut sculpture was promoted. These pillars erected by the Ashoka are excellent specimen of the Indian sculpture. There are excellent carving of animals like lion, elephant, bulls. Of this pillar, the chakra and wheel on the Ashoka pillars at Saranath has placed uh, of honors of the Indian national flag. The pillars has lions all on all four sides, but only three are visible from the front. This is the official seal of the Indian government. The cave sculpture at Barabar Hills, carved during this period of Ashoka, are well known. These caves are in Bihar. They are the oldest cave sculpture in India. After death of Emperor Ashoka, the Maurya Empire begins to decline. After the Maurya, many new states, some empires also emerged in India. The Maurya Empire was the largest empire in ancient India. In the next chapter, we shall discuss the political and cultural happenings in the post Maurya period. So Maurya dynasty uh, uh, placed its importance in the ancient India. They nearly brought whole India under their control. So the uh, national feeling of Indians grows in the Maurya period, and also Samrat Ashoka gives supported and adopted this Buddhism, and he sent many bhikkhus and their own son uh, to spread the Buddhism all over world. Due to his efforts in the Southeast Asia, the Buddhism spread rapidly. Nowadays, we saw there are many countries who followed the path of Buddhism. Okay, their national religion was Buddhism. This is due to this Ashoka, and many these Maurya emperors uh, encourage the art of sculpture. So nowadays we are saw many sculptures of this Buddhism in Bamiyan, in the part of Kandahar, or we can say in Afghanistan. There is a Bamiyan region. This region, there was a sculpture or of Lord Buddha in a cave of Hindu Kush mountains, that was destroyed by these militants with the uh, uh, what we say, with the charging batteries on them. Okay. So here are the ancient Indians sculpture. That was also ancient Indian sculpture, because this Afghanistan basically uh, the Sanskrit name of this part is Ahiganstan. Ahi means horse. Ahi means horse. There are the peoples belong to this region are good horsemen. there are many good horses or horsemen. Okay, so this region is called as Ahigan or Gandhar in the ancient period. So here we completed this lesson, that is Maurya period. There is a homework given below the exercise. You have to write down in your homework notebook and send a photographs on our homework group. Okay, thank you.